abandoned racetrack in North Carolina. I had to do some finagling to get in here, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. So for all you NASCAR fans, this is where NASCAR started, believe it or not. Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Back in 1945, a gentleman by the name of Enoch Stanley wanted to build a racetrack in his hometown. And he got some help, some investors and stuff like that. And they built they built the track in 1946 for like $1,500. Crazy, right? But it was a dirt track, and it ran many races, you know, through the 50s and 60s, and upgrades in the 70s and 80s. One of the things that people said about the place was it had like the best seats, you know, I mean, as far as the race is concerned and stuff like that. It was a smaller track, so the speeds of it was basically like 100, 150 miles an hour versus the bigger tracks at 200, 300, or 200 plus miles an hour. It had a lot of upgrades in the 70s and 80s. You know, as you can see in these pictures now, you know, it's just deteriorating. It's just falling apart and stuff like that. But I believe the last race was September 29th, 1996. Jeff Gordon won that race, actually. The owner of the place, he actually passed away in 1995, and new management took over, and it was just a big headache and stuff like that. So the family of Stanley actually didn't own crap anymore, and that was really unfortunate. And it just started going downhill. Plus, bigger stadiums were being built, you know, stuff like that. And they tried to sell it in 2003 for like $12 million, and it was just way overpriced as far as that's concerned, considering everything that was going on with it. At some point in time in 2009, Goodyear sponsored it, and they ran a few races for a couple years between 2009 and 2011. But like I said, it's just falling apart now. I mean, grass is growing up. You can see trees starting to grow up through the bleachers. It's just been neglected, obviously, for so many years now. I actually snuck inside there. There's no trespassing signs all over the place, but I wanted to go and actually stand on the track and you know, be a part of history, man. You know, I'm not really a big NASCAR fan, but one day this is going to get demolished. It's going to be gone. And, you know, I just wanted to have that experience, man. Have that story, you know, have that story to tell that I was there and actually stood on the track and all that good, happy stuff. I did not take Charlie inside because I was kind of trying to be low key as much as I possibly could and rush through there as much as I could. And I just didn't want to get I didn't want to get shot or caught or anything like that. I will tell you this much: if you do go there, there's dogs running loose around this track on the outside of it. And you know, the two dogs that I encountered were friendly. They were barking at me when I got there, but they turned out to be pretty friendly. The two dogs down the hill on the other side, I'm not so sure about. But anyway, it was pretty cool, man. It was a good little time, just real quick to go through there and check it out. I do know that it was in a movie or something, like East Coast Road Trip, I think, at some point in time. And then it's actually shown in a famous Disney movie right here. Cars 3. On the road again. So here I am. I'm driving to another part of North Carolina. It's a place called Maggie Valley, North Carolina. I wanted to go here because there's an amusement park that was abandoned on the top of a mountain, and the name of the place is Ghost Town in the Sky. And so I took a nice little drive from Wilkesboro to Maggie Valley, and it's a Old West amusement park, and it was really, really cool. I looked it up, and I really wanted to go there, so I just I made a decision to just drive out there this past weekend. And well, let me tell you a story. There's a road called Rich Cove Road, and my GPS told me to turn on that road to get to the theme park. Well, let me tell you something. My van was vertical. I was straight up and down on switchbacks, 9 miles an hour up this damn mountain. And to call it a mountain was an understatement. I'd say it was a damn skyscraper. But the thing was crazy. So I get all the way up to the top of this thing, which is, from what I read, the top of where the amusement park was 4,600 feet up in the air, up this mountain called Buck Mountain. So I get all the way up to the top of this thing, up to the part where it stops, and there's a gate across it. There's surveillance all over the place. There's 2 mannequins on the other side of the fence with fake guns. Charlie was like, look, thought they were real. And there was a loose pit bull running around, barking, came up to the van. You'll see that on another part of the video here shortly. But so I got all the way up that thing, and I couldn't go any further. I was so upset. But the drive here is right here is where it stops. So do not listen to your GPS and go up. Do not go up Rich Cove Road, because you're going to end up being right here where I was with a pit bull barking at you, and a blocked off road. But anyway, so I get down, I start going down this mountain, and I'm going to tell you what, dude, I was so nervous and scared. But by the time I got down this mountain, my brakes were smoking. So I pulled into this little hotel right here, and I went and I talked to the lady inside, and I told her that, my brakes were smoking, so I wanted to let the van sit for a little while and stuff like that. Well, how crazy was it? It was really, really cool that the lady that was working there, she had just bought a Class B RV. And we started talking, and it was really, really cool. So, talking about van life and stuff like that. So she allowed me to spend the night there in the parking lot, and then I also got the Wi-Fi password. So how cool is that? So anyway, this here is Ghost Town. This was the part that I could get to, which was actually just about a quarter of a mile past the hotel that I stayed in the parking lot at. But this is as far as you can see, as far as you can get, unless you hike up the mountain and you're going to be pretty much in danger of getting prosecuted, because there's no trespassing signs all over the place, and I don't think they're playing around because the place has already been vandalized already. But it's a really cool place, even though I didn't get to actually see the amusement park. Just an absolutely beautiful town, beautiful area, absolutely gorgeous. It's unfortunate that the place is closed down. The poor lady that took over, she's just been running into so many issues and problems and stuff like that over the years. And she, it's just one thing after another, and bless her heart, poor little lady. But yeah, it was a theme park based on the old Western times, and the highlights of it were like gunfights in the street, and can girls and dancing and stuff like that. Had an Indian village up there. They built a roller coaster that went over the cliff in sometime in 1988. They closed down in 2003. Reopened again in 2007, had issues in 2009. Just, I mean, one thing after another. But I'm going to put a link probably in the description, and so you can click on this other video that'll actually show you what it looked like up top of the mountain and stuff. But I'll put that in the description for you guys. Some of these pictures here are from Carpetbagger, and that's the video I'm going to put in the description. But you can see, you know, some of the things that they had. Ghost Town, there was actually a movie that was made about Ghost Town as well. Go and check that out. I'm pretty sure you can find it still. But yeah, this place is pretty dang on cool. Like I said, the town is awesome, and I wish I could have gone up to the actual theme park, but like I said, it was closed. So these pictures here are going to have to do for now. And if you want to check out the link of the other guy's video of where he was actually able to get a tour of the place after it was shut down and abandoned and vandalized. But yeah, man, go check out his video, man. It was actually pretty cool. I think there was another one that I checked out as well. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find that and put that in the description. But I appreciate you guys checking out this part of the video, man. It's pretty cool. Thanks. So I just got back from North Carolina. Took a nice little weekend trip down there. It was pretty awesome. First time in 2 different parts of North Carolina that I went to. I went to Wilkesboro, North Carolina, and Maggie Valley, North Carolina. So it was pretty cool. Me and Charlie are just hanging out here in another part of North Carolina. Just doing some boondocking. But yeah, this is where we are. It's actually pretty cool. Right off the road, at our own little spot. Charlie's tied up. But it was funny because before I grabbed the phone, he was on the embankment right here and he rolled over the edge. It's kind of funny. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out here for a bit and then head on back to Virginia Beach. Have some stuff up there I have to do, and some stuff to the van and stuff like that. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video. And the new subscribers, that's awesome. If you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, man. Also hit that bell so you're not missing out on any new videos and stuff like that. So, but I do appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate the new subscribers and everybody watching the videos. It's pretty cool. This is what I do. I live in a van full-time, travel, explore new areas, and hang out. So until the next video, I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy your day. Drive safe.